smallest division of the police station, which in our police parlance we call a beat area. Beat is the smallest possible unit of the implementation of law. So therefore you have to ensure that your beat is kept free from occurrence of crime, there are no law and order issues, and there are no other conflicting issues persisting in your areas. So with these words, I congratulate all of you. I congratulate your parents, your relatives present here. I congratulate your outdoor staff, indoor staff, and I also congratulate the principal of Police Training School that they had produced excellent batch of the police constables and police lady constables. And from today's drill, which was presented here, that shows that your outdoor staff has really worked hard on you, and you have today passed out with flying colors. But from today onward, you are carrying an identity to the society. Whenever you are in uniform, you have to be very disciplined, and you don't have to utter anything which is against the dignity of the individual, dignity of any creed, any religion, or any other segment of the society. Even when you are not uniform, your identity is always with you, so you have to be utmost careful that you do not bring any bad name to your organization. Your colleagues had passed out earlier, but there were some problems because whenever you are exposed to a very rigorous training, sometimes all of you are not able to pass in the first attempt. So you don't have to carry that into your heart, but you have to consider yourself as part of your colleagues who had passed out earlier. Coming back to the state of Goa, our state also faces certain challenges, and the responsibility of facing those challenges are on you now. There are road safety issues, there are drug related issues, and there are issues related to occurrence of other crimes. So the responsibility is cast on you that we have to keep the society free of crime, free from any law and order problem, free from communalism, and free from any caste-ridden conflicts. So therefore, when we wear uniform, we are neither Hindus, we are neither Sikhs, we are neither Muslims, we are neither Christians. Our religion is commitment to law and constitution of the country. Whenever we are implementing law, we do not see the identity of the person on whom we have to enforce the law. We only see that that individual is an antisocial element who has violated law of the land. So therefore, whenever implementing law on the streets of your state, one thing should be uppermost in your mind, that our job is to implement law in the fairest possible manner. Different from rest of the society. You are still part of the society, but you have in your arsenal an instrument which is the law of the land. Because we are a society governed by law, governed by the constitution of the country, and the burden of implementing this law falls on uniformed services. The Indian Armed Forces, which includes Army, Navy and Air Force, they are responsible for guarding the country from external aggression. But these days, the major challenge which comes to the country is from internal forces, from the low proxy war. Because terrorism is not fought across the borders, but it is fought in the streets by people living amidst us. There may be somebody who is a proxy of the external forces. So therefore, as member of the police force, we have to keep our eyes and ear open. That is why you have been given training in tactics, you have been given training in drill to inculcate discipline, because you have to appear different from rest of the society, so that whenever you go to the society, you go to your areas, you can be identified from a distance. No other government servant carries his identity along, but when you are in uniform, you are always carrying your identity on the left side of your shoulder. So therefore, this uniform puts a great burden on you, that you have to stand by what this uniform stands for. This uniform stands for maintaining law and order in the country, maintaining discipline in the country, regulation of traffic in your cities, in your areas, and most above all, the maintenance of law and prevention of crime in the society.
और अखंडता पूर्ण रखूंगी तथा मैं अपने पद के कर्तव्यों का देशभक्ति, ईमानदारी और निष्पक्षता से पालन करूंगी। जय हिंद।
परेड ने राष्ट्रध्वज के निशान को राष्ट्रीय सैल्यूट देकर उनके प्रति आभार व्यक्त किया। अब राष्ट्रध्वज व यूनिट फ्लैग हर एक प्लेटून के सामने से गुजरेगा। धन्य है वो माँ, वो पिता, वो गुरु, वो विद्यालय प्रांगण, जिसने ऐसे सुपुत्र और सुपुत्रियां राष्ट्र की सेवा में अर्पित किए, जिसने तन मन धन से मातृभूमि को अपनी सेवाएं प्रदान करने का संकल्प लिया। केसरिया, सफेद और हरा, इन तीनों रंगों के मेल से बना तिरंगा प्रतीक है हमारी खुशहाली का, धैर्य का, शौर्य का, बलिदान का, सत्य का, शुद्धता का, विश्वास का। श्याम कृष्ण भाले और द्वितीय परेड कमांडर सिपाही महादेव ज्ञानेश्वर तरगावकर, और ये है आज की इस भव्य परेड का पहला प्लेटून, जिसका नेतृत्व कर रहे हैं सिपाही नवदीप बाबू पवनी। दूसरे प्लेटून का नेतृत्व कर रहे महिला सिपाही शिवानी गोपाल नायक। रुको नहीं, बढ़े चलो।